Well, it's July 2nd, and we're gonna start our scouting elk ventures for the year. Jeremy just got here, and we're gonna go throw up a couple trail cameras in a spot we found this year while shed hunting. Saw a bull in here about a month and a half ago that was already past his third, so hoping he's a stud, and we're gonna see if we can get some pictures of him. Excited. October cannot come soon enough, but in the meantime we got a bunch of scouting to do, so we're gonna bring you along for the next couple months. Well, we just got back to the spot we found this spring while we were shed hunting. There's a water tank in here. It's kind of a flooded valley, a bunch of wallows later in the year right up here. So we're gonna put our camera up on this water tank. There's a lot of water around, but I think they'll kind of trigger the live water like this. So we're gonna give her hell, see what happens. We'll come check her in 30 days or so, right around August 1, and see if our big boy's on here.
Is he helping?
Totally. First camera is set on the old water tank. Go put up another one, and then we're gonna move elsewhere and put some more up. Stay tuned.
Shed not very far from here.
Yeah, we found a few sheds in here. Hopefully they're still hanging in here. I guess we'll find out. We just found location number 2. Natural 3-way pinch point. So we're gonna put one more camera in here, and then we'll get out of here. Leave him for a month, and hopefully there's a shooter on there when we come back.
It's gonna be a mega bull on it.
Mega bull.
Mega bull.
Or we might just get a bunch of rags. We'll see.
Or nothing.
Or nothing. Never know until you try. We're trying. We got 3 cameras up this morning. Just moved areas. Been a pretty good area in the past, so I'm gonna try to find a pond of some sort or wallow, maybe future wallow. Get a couple put up here, a couple more in another area, and then we'll probably call her a day. But it's hot out, so I'm gonna try to make quick work of this. Well, it is July 8th, and me and Papa Smackstraps came out because Golf League got canceled, and we're scouting, and we're gonna go slide down this little spring and put a camera up because we're already here, so why not? Got the camera. Go see if we can find a good spot for this bad boy. Last year this was bone dry. This year it's running, so we're just gonna put a camera on this. There's some beef cows in here too, but good little pool, so should be a pretty decent spot for a camera. Golf League rainouts are not so bad when you have an elk tag. Got another camera up. That makes 6 so far. I think we have 7 more to put up, so one at a time. Inching closer to October. It is July 9th.
About fucking time.
We got the boys rounded up.
Hello, hello.
And we are going scouting. It's kind of early in the year. It's never too early.
It's kind of early in the year, but it's never too early.
That's right.
Makes total sense.
It's technically actually over halfway through the year, but on hunting terms, the year hasn't quite got here yet, so stay tuned. We're gonna go try to find something. Worst case scenario, we'll show you some white-tailed does and a couple button bucks.
We've seen 2 bucks already.
Yep. The deer are crawling. The elk have no reason to move. There is water everywhere. I think this is the wettest spring ever in the Black Hills, which doesn't make it easy to target them, but it's good for antler growth. So, judging by the bulls at Bear Country, they should be growing pretty good by now.
Yeah. Kickers.
Yeah, just hold your Mountain Dew. Look at them and don't let me get any video of them. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know you were filming.
I was trying.
I speak deer, apparently. You guys are weenies.
Dude, that's something.
I'd prove it to you, but I gotta film. Good work. Good work.
Do you want me to drive over that? So you don't F up my truck, I do?
If there's a dent in the truck, then it ain't my... Whoa!
Things we do.
Find the elk.
It is July 18th. Got up early this morning. It is 4:40 a.m. Just starting to get light. We can go throw a couple more cameras up today. Maybe check a couple that we put up about 2 weeks ago, and hopefully we'll at least see some sort of bull. We got a couple months yet, but getting impatient. Well, I just saw 5 bulls in here. One of them was pretty good, but by the time I got the video camera out, they were in the thick trees. There used to be a water hole down here, and considering how wet it is this year, I would guess that there is still a water hole down here. So I got a camera. I'm gonna go see if I can find it and put a camera on it. See how good that one bull was. Note to self, I was gonna put my rain pants on, but I didn't. And now I'm soaked. So if you're out in the mornings in the summer, there's a substantial amount of dew on the ground. Good idea to put the rain pants on. But it's supposed to be 90 today, so I'm sure they'll dry off in a hurry. Just getting up to that water hole, so we'll see what it looks like this year. This is one of the few water holes I've found this year that doesn't have any sign of beef cows at it yet. Could be a good sign. Just gotta find a tree to put it on. Just got the camera put up on this water hole. Years past, it was just a little pond over there, so I thought it'd be easy to put a camera on. But now I had to pick and choose because I can't cover the whole pond. But there's two trails coming in over here and only one on the other end, so thought I'd put it here. It's up, it's on, it's running. I think that is camera number 10. So, fingers crossed, we get a look at that bull I saw this morning. Time will tell. Well, it is July 21st, and I got the boys loaded up back there. We're gonna go check a couple trail cameras. It's Sunday, Mom's not feeling good, so loaded the boys up. Go see if we can find a bull. What do you think, boys? Yeah, just drinking their water and bumming right now, but they don't know what we're doing. But one day they'll be dragging me with them, so. First time I've ever taken them with. It'll be fun. Well, it is July 29th, another scouting trip. Got up early this morning, it's just starting to get light, and I'm gonna get up here to this glassing point and glass some big country up in here, so hopefully, with a little luck, we'll spot some elk. Just a little over 2 months until opener. The countdown continues. We are out doing a little scouting trip. We decided to come put a camera up down in this spring valley. Figured why not? We got a few cameras left to put up, so might as well throw one in here and see what's going on down here. It's usually loaded with elk in September, so it might be a little early, but they'll show up. Today is August 13th, a little over a month and a half until opener. Heading out scouting, have had a bunch of cameras out that I haven't checked in probably a month, but got up early this morning, gonna see what I can find on their feet. It's 4:30 right now, so got about 45 minutes till light. Hopefully we'll find a big bull today. If not in person, on one of our cameras. Yeah, that's all I got. Still talking. I told Jeremy I'd meet him at 9. I got back here on this tree trouble road. He's en route. Somehow I got service. So he's gonna meet up with me here in a little bit. And we'll go check some other cameras, probably put a couple more up. Should be good. First things first, I'm gonna get down in this valley and get this sucker checked and see what's going on down here. Well, just got the camera checked. There's a few bulls on it. No shooters, but one pretty solid up and coming 6x6. Leave that camera up there because I know this area is gonna get good. Well, it's August 14th. On dad duty this morning. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. No? Say hi. Yeah. But nonetheless, excited to get back out there. Work for a few days. Probably scout a little bit next week. And it'll be here before we know it, so. I'm gonna get the boys to daycare. And yeah. Good morning. It is August 27th. And it's pretty uncharacteristic weather for August. The high today is 62. It's 44 degrees right now, and I'm guessing when I get where I'm going, it's gonna be low 30s, maybe even high 20s. But the elk are just gonna be starting to get fired up here. This cold front might have them getting a little wild already, but I guess we'll find out. Last time I came up here, I saw about 15 bulls. Just didn't see a good one, but the big ones should hopefully be starting to show themselves. Time will tell. Go find them. Archery opener is September 1st. I have a rifle tag not till October 1st, so I have quite a little time yet, but just working, grinding, trying to find the one. I just spotted the best bull that I've seen so far this year. Not sure if he's a shooter or not, but it's probably 320, 330-ish. But I'd have to get a better look to be sure. Big old main beam's kind of short up top. Wide. Pretty good tine length other than up top, but I'm gonna go climb up here. There's a bunch of bulls and cows in here. A couple bugles. See if I can get a closer look. Pretty thick, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to see him again or not. Give it a whirl. bulls come within 25 yards. But he's not a shooter, but he's a dang nice bull. Another year or two, he's gonna be a stud. And 3 rising star eggs. Feels good to have elk bugling again. Wait a year at a time for this. It'll never get old. I'm gonna sneak out of here without bumping anything and continue on. Well, the elk are bugling. I'm just backing out of here and found a little baby shed. Not a bad day though. Get in on bugling bulls, find a shed. Could have shot 3 bulls with my bow. I'll take it. Now, maybe we'll find some more elk, but if not, we'll go check some cameras. Good day. Came into this area, it looked pretty elky, and there's a lot of fresh elk sign in here, so decided to put a camera up in this little clearing. It's like 4 trails that come together right here. It's on. Gonna mark it on Onyx and move on. Just shed a layer. I'm gonna go down in here and check this camera that's on this water hole. It's been a couple weeks since we checked it. There was one pretty good 5x6 on there last time. So we'll see what showed up. Smells like there was elk in here this morning. Just about to the camera. It's a good sign. When I put this camera up earlier this summer, that pond was all the way up to the trees, rolling around the dam bank. Now it's almost dry. But for the time being, it's still a good spot. Hopefully we'll catch a couple rains to fill it back up. It's kind of weird that it drained that fast, but see what's on the camera. Well, it turned into the elk mecca. Here's a couple of the pictures. Needless to say, there's a lot of bulls in here. I don't think any of them are shooters, but it's a good start. Just a matter of time, I think something big will show up. There's like 15 different bulls here in the last week, so fingers crossed, should be good. Well, that was one of the more exciting cameras I've checked so far this year. Definitely tell things are starting to fire up. There was probably 15 different bulls on that camera. None of them that I would burn my tag on, but it's a good sign. I would think that the big boys would show up here soon, so hopefully there's a big one in this area. I'm gonna go slip in and check 2 more cameras. There's been a big deer hanging in here for 3 years we've been watching. We call him split brow. And I'm thinking that opening day I'll probably sit in here. We have a stick blind made because there's really nowhere you can put a tree stand and actually see or have any shooting lanes, so might give it a whirl on Sunday. Try to catch them while he's still in velvet, or just catch them in general would be fine. I'll check both these cameras and then we go put one up on a hidden wallow that I like. Maybe check one more if I have time. We shall see. Well, he was on there a week ago. Stick blind's right up there on the hill. He hasn't been frequenting the area, but he shows up about once a week, so I think it'd probably still be worth sitting here on. Sunday morning, maybe the afternoon. Worth a shot. Not going to be doing a ton of archery deer hunting this year with my elk tag scouting going on, but might as well try to kill him while he's coming through here. Well, I got the camera up on the wallow. This is a really cool spot because it's like back in the middle of nowhere where you would not expect there to be water. And they'll hit it all day long. But it's up. Looks like a couple bulls have hit it already, so come check in a couple weeks and see what's on there. Well, it's August 30th. Out doing a little pre-work scouting trip. Bulls are starting to fire up. Called a few in the other day. So we'll see what we see this morning. Only have a couple hours, but it's better than sleeping. I mean, I've been dreaming enough about them. Now I gotta go find them. Stay tuned. This is what we'd like to see. Shredded tree next to a wallow. Wherever you're at right now, I bet you can't see your breath in August. I don't know if the video's picking it up, but it's chilly this morning and I like it. And there's a big wallow right there. It's a shredded tree. Try to find a couple elk. It's been kind of a slow morning. Saw a few cows, small raghorn bull, wasn't able to get any video of them, but did a little hiking, glassing, driving. Gonna go check one camera and then I gotta head to work. But I'm just gonna hike in here a couple hundred yards. There was a whole bunch of cow elk in here last time I checked it a couple weeks ago. So hopefully some bulls have showed up. Guess we'll find out. Pretty decent velvet 5. No idea that I was here. If he was a shooter, it would have been a pretty good time to have a bow in the hand if season was open. Opens in 2 days. Time's a coming. Go get this camera checked. Just got to the camera. Can't believe this is dry. This has been running in a giant pool of water all summer. I was hoping that it'd turn into a little cool down wallow type thing, but now it's dry and it's not really muddy enough to wallow in. But there's still quite a bit of sign, so we'll see what's on it. Well, once the water dried up down there, the elk seemed to kind of disappear. Been quite a few deer on there still, but still some cow elk, but no bulls showed up. Check one more camera quick on my way back to town and then get to work. Well, I'm heading in to check a camera that I haven't checked yet. It's been up for about a month. Down in this Wallow Valley spring bottom, kind of where two major funnels come together. So, we'll see if a shooter will surface yet. Still got a whole month, so not too worried, but it's gonna be the longest 30 days of my life. It's down here about half a mile, so I'll see you when I get down there. Time to tell if it's been magical. The beef cows have definitely been in here, so hopefully it's not all beef cows. Well, I made a rookie mistake when we put this camera up. It was kind of late one evening, just kind of on a whim. And it had batteries from last year that said 100%, so I threw it up anyhow. Took pictures for 2 days and the batteries died. So, that's a wasted month right there. Anyone watching this, always put fresh batteries in your camera. Don't make an exception, because the battery meter is not always correct. I'm gonna take it down because I don't have any batteries with me, so bummer. For my last day in August scouting, archery deer opens on Sunday, which is September 1. And through all the elk scouting process, we found some really nice deer that have been relatively consistent on patterns. So the plan is, on Sunday in the morning, to go after old split brow deer we've been hunting for 3 years, and then in the evening go after this big 5, or there's a drop tine buck in there that we've had some history with. He went MIA last year, show back up this year, so we will see what shakes out, but looking forward to it. Have a month till rifle opens for elk, so I'm gonna spend most of my time scouting, a little time archery deer hunting, a little time archery antelope hunting with Kurt and Dave Geyer, Working Class Bowhunter. And with a little luck, we'll have some content for you guys this season. Anyhow, better get to work. Gotta do those working class things.
Working Class Bowhunter podcast. Working Class Bowhunter.